All right, what is good, people? It is your boy T-Rav. I'm here once again, and right now I just want to talk about this Halo TV show from Paramount. Obviously, it's made some waves the past couple years, but now we just wrapped up season 2, and I have some thoughts. So overall, the ratings of the show, the total votes on episodes and things like that have gone down steadily. However, the average episode rating given out by the people voting has gone up consistently throughout the history of the show. And when it comes to season 1, we definitely took a pretty big dip, I would say, leading up to that finale. However, once we got to season 2, things definitely steadily picked up, because in season 2, I'm not gonna say we are right into the smoke, because we spend the first half of season 2 trying to make Master Chief look fucking crazy and have him lose complete faith from his team and basically essentially be put on his own to a degree, because the team starts losing faith in him. They have a new boss, Ackerson, who is just doing every single thing that he can to sabotage this man. And I love my boy Klaus from Original. Shout out to him. But man, he is such a dick.
30.
Yes.
Sang Healy.
That's right.
Yes. Apparently under the command of an elite who... How did you know he was the leader?
I know a leader when I see one, sir.
Yeah, right. Of course you do.
And a large part of this season 2, bro. And it's crazy, because if honestly people would just listen to Master Chief, they would be fine. They wouldn't be put in the situation that they get put into, because in season 2, after having fought the Covenant and knowing the threat that's out there, and having been warned early in season 2 about that there's something more coming, no, let's not listen to Master Chief. It's not like he has the most battle experience of everybody and has the most clout and respect from everybody. We're just gonna discredit him because political moves have been made to ensure that all the high-ranking personnel gets taken off of Reach before the Covenant forces get there and glass the whole fucking planet, which happens. And it's fucking crazy, bro. And I have to say, that's probably the best stretch in this show in terms of a total run, is when Perez and Master Chief are scrambling through the city of Reach trying to evacuate. You know what I'm saying? Perez's family just got fucking blasted after they just had dinner with these niggas, and that was actually legitimately sad and made you feel something for Perez, because Perez is just a little old soldier that Chief saved because she was on the comms team and on some planet named Sanctuary, and these niggas had no idea what they doing. Chief and his crew run up in there and they handle stuff, but Chief goes up the mountain in order to save the comms team because they've gotten separated, comms down, all that stuff. He gets up there and he's battling and scrapping, and it's lovely. And I have more on the combat in the show in a minute, but it's just wonderful, bro. And he is scrapping, pushed to the wall. Whole team gets wiped out except for Perez. And when it's time for them to be finished, because 30 elites and a big ass man pull up out the smoke, ready to go with their swords, all of a sudden they fade off into the motherfucking smoke, along with McKee. And now McKee was supposed to have been shot and killed by Kai at the end of season 1, when Chief had locked in to the artifact with her. And obviously she's telling him the sweet nothings, how they can be gods of this planet and all that. Kind of wild, but there's bits of her that I do like. There are, I will say that. Kai shoots her dead, or so we think, but she pops up here. And so we go through the season 2 where we're not sure if Chief's memories are real or not, or if he's just seeing things, because he was integrated with Cortana. He did die, technically, because he had to have Cortana take over in order to save his team and retrieve the artifacts at the end of season 1. Have to say, the biggest missed opportunity in the show. That could have been literally the first part of this season 2, showing Chief interacting with his team, but it's not really Chief. And honestly, that's what we needed, because no, it's not Chief, but that is actually our Master Chief, the nigga that is just unstoppable, undeniable. I ain't even gotta say nothing. I come in here and it's smoke, bro. Cause when Cortana took over him, dog, that's my Master Chief for me, bro. I'm sorry. That's the guy. And it's sad because, bro, like they were really connecting, finally get to know him as a person. And when that happened and Riz got hurt, bro, and it's not merciless or anything like that. It's just like he's a machine now. That would have been a crazy stretch of the show where we really got to see even more of Cortana and just how she's learning about the situation, about the world, because now she's in control and in the driver's seat. What would she really have done? How would that have affected her relationship with Chief? But no, we don't really get any of that because start of season 1, Cortana's being separated from him. We don't even get to see none of that run. Big missed opportunity, have to say. But when this run happens, Perez and Chief, oh my God, bro. They abandoned these niggas hard. Kai's already dead because they done already turned on Chief because he led them on a mission to go save Cobalt team, another fucking Spartan team. Why do we not show the other Spartans like that? The impression that we're given is that it's just basically one team. But then here comes marching in Cobalt team talking shit to them in the middle of their missions because, you know, they're being sent off to do bullshit missions just like, you know, the Silver team. And I love that little bit because that's just perfect little storytelling and shows exactly how much respect Chief has because these niggas came in talking shit to his whole team. But then in the end, Chief says one thing to their leader. He's like, yes, Chief. Yes, Chief. Yeah, that's right, nigga. Yeah, we got that respect. I love that bit. Why not show more of that, bro? Show more of the different factions of the military and exactly what they're after. I feel like one of the main problems with this show is that their focus is in the wrong places. All right. The wonderful things that they do when the real combat happens. I'm not talking about the regular hand-to-hand fight. I'm talking about the Spartan combat. When Chief gets out there in the mix, in his armor, everything like that. Shit is cold. Kai had moments in her armor. Shit is cold. When they're training in their armor, all of it is cold because the way they move, you can tell that's when the video game animators come out and they start going hard. We need more of that, dog. Why not just give us more of that? Because the regular combat scenes where stuff like that's not happening and Spartans are involved, even if they're out of their armor or not, it kind of lessens the moments because when Perez and Chief are running through the city, and granted, I understand that it's end of days type of timing right now, you know, we're teed up, monsters are invading, like this is go time right here. Chief is running through buildings, tackling elites and boxing with his bare fucking hands. Is he taking licks? Yes. Which obviously he wouldn't take in his armor. They wouldn't do anything. But it shows the power and just how fucking OD Chief is. Just no armor. Okay? So I feel like it just lessens the Spartans a little bit when you have little random scenes through here. Like when Kai really gets to take her 1v1 versus Chief. Like that you should have let him box, like for real. Or even if she like starts moving crazy and boxes him up, which she does, I feel like you could improve on little stuff like that. But their focus more lies in some of these storylines that we, honest to God, do not care about, bro. We like Soren as a character. Pseudo mentor to Chief, friend, was once a Spartan, kicked out of the program. He says he escaped. Come to find out that wasn't really true. And that's because of the best character in the show. We love Soren, bro. Great character. He is. But how long do we gotta sit here, go through this whole thing where him and his wife try to find the son? Wish they eventually find him, but dude, we need that storyline to run all the way through the course of season 2. Obviously, they're desperate to find their son, and you see the two approaches between Layara, the mother of Kessler, and Soren. and how they're viewing it, and how, you know, Layara is all doom and gloom and can't think of anything else. Obviously, so she's a mother and all that, but just Soren's mind, it's like it's always on to the next. Like, I can't sit here and be sad and be scared and all that, when it's like I gotta focus, bro. That's like that Spartan mindset that's still in him.
You were the most driven. The others had to be recruited.
Kidnapped.
But you wanted it right from the very first time I saw you. You wanted to be a Spartan.
And it's ingrained. And I like that dichotomy of how even when you are a Spartan, when you're past being a Spartan, like you're still, a lot of those traits are still there. They still show through some of these side characters. And I do like those bits. But it's just, when you compare that storyline to Halsey's storyline, and I understand she's probably the best character in the show, okay, because the grease and just the fucking lack of any compassion towards anything else, bro. There is nothing that matters except for her goal. The sacrifices that she has made in the show are legitimately wild. She essentially sacrificed her relationship or any future she had with her entire family, all for the sake of her work. All the beings that she created, and is ready to sacrifice no matter what. If it means she can get close to her goal, she will do it. You know she will do it. And that is what I love. And people legitimately know, like, everyone respects Halsey and how smart she is, but then people say, well, she's a little on the evil side, which is so true. It's so true. And that's why I like what they've done with Halsey, and it makes all the Cortana stuff that good as well, because she's an AI, the most advanced one, but she has learned so much through Chief that you can see the changes happening through her throughout this whole show, throughout the whole thing, and every interaction that she's having, whether it be with Parangoski, Ackerson, McKee, whoever, she's getting better and better. She's getting better and better. So it's like when you compare the little times where we see characters developing in those instances, or just seeing how they interact and how they deal with things. I know it's a heartfelt story, but I don't care that much about Layara and Soren and Kessler. I don't care about Kessler. I'm sorry, I don't. I know he's a little boy, and it's so sad what happened to him. And he shouldn't have been taken and all that stuff. But I mean, when Soren was playing Pirate King out here, this is the kind of shit you open the door up to. You know what I'm saying? Kwan. Her importance is skyrocketing now, because you could honestly argue that she's the biggest villain in the show. Didn't know it, which was a cool twist. It's like her role as the protector is something she didn't even know, and what she has done is set upon the galaxy probably the worst threat that they have ever faced, because Miranda and Halsey weren't going to be able to open that. They weren't. Kwan was the missing piece, and she's having visions, and this fucking shit is leading her to the flood. It's leading her to the flood. So now that the flood gets introduced here at the end of season 2, you see the roadmap, and you see that there's seasons set, ready to go, where they're going to be the primary threat. I like what they did with the Arbiter. I wish we could have got more of him, because he was literally the antithesis of Chief. And I do feel like he got dealt with a little bit too soon. The relationship between the Arbiter and McKee and how that changed was cool. And I think that's probably the only little issue with McKee for me, is that it's only her and her relationships with other people that truly matter to me. I don't see her stand alone. She doesn't matter to me, bro. Like, because when she was stripped of her power, at least Chief, when he's stripped of his power, what does he have? These fucking two tools right here. When McKee is stripped of her power, she was just getting bitched around by these Covenant priest niggas. And they're scrubs, and we know that they're scrubs. But at the end of the day, if she doesn't have that power, what is she? What is she? And I think my favorite bit from her is her heel turn against Cortana and attempting to kill Cortana. And she says it's because, oh, you won't listen to me, because she's not revealing Chief's memories to her. And we thought before this, if someone asked her something, then she just kind of has to do it. That's not the case. Now Cortana in this season was operating in a way where it's like, man, no, I'll tell you a truth, or I'll leave a bit of this out, and it'll lead you to what we need you to accomplish. Because she manipulated the Arbiter for McKee in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But when she didn't reveal those memories and was low-key talking junk to McKee, because McKee knows, she feels it. Something has shifted. The relationship between her and Chief, and you can tell it's a weird type of love. It's like she feels like they're soulmates, but at the same time, you can tell that she views Cortana as encroaching upon that. And now their relationship has changed. And she keeps asking what she is to him. And she's just all like, well, we work together. Like, you know what that means. You know what that means. She says that the reason she goes to kill her is because that she just won't listen to her no more. What it really is that she could tell that's the woman for Chief. It's a strange thing, and I understand it. It's a little weird, but when someone's a part of you like that, I can understand why it's probably so difficult to go back any other way that you may never be the same again. So there are good bits in this show. There are interesting characters in this show, but focusing on the wrong storylines and not just doubling down on this motherfucking combat. Stop wasting opportunities. Stop wasting opportunities when you could have shown us different sides of Chief and different sides of different characters, because you're scared about how to resolve that part of the storyline. Because that's what it felt like happened at the end of season 1, jumping to season 2, and there's a time skip and we don't get to see one of the most intriguing setups that y'all have put together in the entire show. And then fourthly, y'all have done a decent job of world building, but expand. Show us more Spartan teams. Show us different factions of the military. Show us the different players. I know there's not just 4 niggas going after things right now. Okay, I know that. So let me know what y'all thought about the show, man. If you have seen it, are you looking forward to more of this show? Do you think it should be over? Let me know all of those thoughts, and I will catch y'all next time, man. I'll catch y'all next time. More TV show reviews are coming, more movie reviews, everything else. I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, ya boy.